Hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Glad to be back. Hope y'all doing good tonight. Had a great weekend so far. They go too quick, I know that. Welcome, welcome, y'all. Welcome to the Hangout live stream. Roll call. Who's already in here? What's up, Mr. Rob? Roll call. Roll call. Glad to see everybody. Missed y'all from the other night. Uh, you're not here. You're here, but you're actually not here. I got you. What's up, Austin? Welcome, man. Welcome, new people. Roll call. Last call for roll call. Y'all doing good? Everybody doing well? Have a good Saturday. We got some fun stuff tonight. I'm excited about it. No complaints. Welcome, new people. Welcome, welcome. Saturday night. We'll see how many we get in here, but I got some exciting stuff planned. Do a little something fun. Would be better if I was your age. Oh, you feeling it today, huh? Feeling it, Mr. Rob. Oh man. That's funny. One sec. I definitely want to get some more people in here before I go ahead with what I was wanting to do. Finished a full install, a goal, full I guess install in my mom's basement. Wow. So is it just for the basement, the system, just for the bottom? Hopefully unfinished. Made it a little easier. It might be kind of hard to run ductwork through a finished ceiling. Finishing out their basement. I figured so. I figured so. Good. I'm glad he helped you. But that was a pretty big job. Was it like well I know it was. You said full rough in, I guess. That top. What's up, the fat HVAC guy? What's up, man? Hey, hey. Glad you made it tonight. Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, as soon as we get some of our normal crowd back in here, we'll get started. What I want to do. Very excited. You thought you were the fat HVAC guy, huh? Nah, Rob. There's on to me the fat HVAC guy is um, the guy that takes the cake on that is Mr. Trent Parker, Mr. Fat Cheeto. That's the fat HVAC guy to me. Glad to be here. Welcome back. Well, I'm glad to have you in here. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad to be back. Anybody on call this weekend? Anybody finish up some work before they got in tonight? On call this weekend. Only had one come in today. As I say that, coincidentally, talked to him into Monday. Well, that's not too bad. As hot as it was, I tell you what, it was hot today. Whew. Man, I went outside. I'm like, dang, I was running to get back inside. I'm usually not like that, but it was just a different kind of hot today. Welcome, new people coming in. Our on call tag had 8, and I team one for him. Ran one. Oh, wow. Was it who I'm thinking it was? Welcome, new people. Roll call. Just drop your name in the chat. On call. Hey, Mr. Reliable, how are you, buddy? Friday was stacked. I'll bet. Some dog days of summer right now. Everybody. On call last week. 32 hours. 32 hours overtime. Wow. Man, last time I ran 60 plus it's been a minute. So that's cool. It'd be a good paycheck for you. Yeah, that'll be a great check. Yeah, it was a different kind of hot for sure. Different kind of hot. Well, I think I said the other night when I'll be on call. I'm on call. We'll be on call about every 12 to 14 weeks. So the first time I'm on call will probably be in wintertime. So, but hey, it on call can stink, and then on call can be a blessing. Just depends on how you look at it. Doing a compressor on a 20-ton RTU Monday. Wow. I haven't touched many RTUs, so I'm guessing by your crying emoji, it's not going to be a fun one. I hate to hear that, especially for a Monday. It's better than a Friday, wouldn't it? If I had to say. One second, guys. Get a few things ready here. Where are you based out of, Mr. Fat HVAC guy? I'm curious. Here, we kind of share all the time where we're from here. What's up, Mr. Troy? Glad you can make it back. Welcome, welcome. Put my apprentice to work. There you go. How else are they gonna learn, right? Get their hands on it. Just don't. Just be sure you supervise them. Compressor. Ohio. Well, welcome. Welcome from Ohio. Welcome, new people that just popped in. Rob, this question's for you. Didn't you tell me one time? I feel like a long time. You told me one time when you were an apprentice that they left you alone, and you brazed up some units and you weren't supposed to, and they got back and they're like, "You brazed that?" And you said, "Yeah." I feel like you told me a story like that or something one time. Columbus, Ohio here. I got 2 from Ohio in here tonight. Welcome from the Buckeye State. I hate y'all's field goal went wide left. No, I'm not really. That felt good. I hate it for y'all though. Do residential, commercial, industrial, refrigeration, kitchen equipment. You do everything. You got a whole smorgasbord there. It's awesome. Lima, Ohio. Welcome from Lima. Lima, however you pronounce that. Well, I'm nearly at the 10-minute mark. Not a ton of crowd right now, but that's their loss. That's y'all's game. So we'll get started here in just a second. So I hate they're gonna miss out on what I have. Oh, and I'm glad to see a couple new people in. That's always awesome. Glad to see it. Glad y'all could join. I'll kind of put down in the chat here kind of some details so people, if somebody joins late, they can kind of know what we're doing. Welcome, new people. We're about to get started. It just popped in, so don't go anywhere. If you miss the start, you might not be in contention. So basically, one second. Boss man left me to get something. I thought he wanted me to braise it, so I did. And it was my first time. He got back and said he didn't mean for me to do it. It didn't leak. Well, hey, if it didn't leak and they were happy with it, great learning experience. That's all I can say. The cool ones are here. That's cool. All right, y'all. Well, everybody that's in here, what I kind of wanted to do tonight, I kind of made an announcement earlier today on the in the feed. I'm doing a trivia night tonight, and basically the way this will work. What's up, KC? Yeah, I'm glad to be making them too again. But anyway, this is a trivia night. The way this will work, um, I kind of put all this together for y'all, kind of a little fun, something different. Basically, the way this will work, it'll be a 20 questions trivia, and basically I will ask the question. It will not be multiple choice. It'll be like a trivia night. If you've ever been on a cruise or something like that, and you go to a trivia night, you write it on a piece of paper. It'll be that style of game. So basically, the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to go through. I'm going to ask the question, and basically, the first one, the first who when I see the correct when I see the correct answer pop up, um, first, whoever gets it popped up first on my screen, whichever one I see first pop up, you get the point. And as we go through, whoever gets the most points by answering first correctly will win the game. And the winner tonight will receive, ready? The winner tonight will receive a Amazon gift card for $25. So a $25 Amazon gift card will be the um, prize to the winner. So I um, hope that sounds pretty good. I'm excited about it. Before we get started, did I make that clear? Everybody that wants to play here, and I will keep track of this as we go. I got it all set up, and yeah, the winner will get a gift card. So, what's up, Z? How are you, buddy? Everybody get that? Is that pretty clear? Clear as mud, or clear as crystal water? Hope no math. Well, I've mixed some easy and hard stuff, so I won't give nothing away, but we'll see. Crystal, what's up, Dylan? Glad you're in here, buddy. The new people that just popped in, we're having trivia night. When I ask the question, type the answer in the chat. That's long story short of what I just said. Well, if this goes well, then we'll do a whole quiz on TXVs. How about that? It's always the TXV. So, are y'all good with that? Does that sound pretty fun? Something different? I thought it sounded cool. Make it a little competitive, make it a little fun tonight, and actually got something to give away with it. So it's always nice. I'll wait just another minute to see if a couple more pop in. 20 years service for my uncle. It's awesome. Good for you, Z. Let's do it. All right. Yeah, let's wait. I'll just wait just a couple more minutes and see if anybody else. I don't want somebody to pop in late, but once I get started, if they pop in late, that's on them. That will be on them. Nothing else to do on a Saturday. Hey, it's Saturday night. Don't most game shows happen on Saturday night? I feel like stuff like that does, but on a inverter system. Wow. Nothing else to do on a Saturday. Unit old Betsy died. All right. Well, I'm gonna do a little attachment in the chat here for those that do come in late. So give me just a second, and then we'll get started. I'm excited. Okay. 1 second, guys. Getting a few things ready here. Okay. Just open a nice cold one. Pepsi, that is. I like that. That's cool. Man, I should have took a computer class, y'all. This is embarrassing. Good thing we don't have MacBooks out in the field. I'd be in trouble. Here to watch trivia. Well, here we come. Here we come. Glad you're not wearing a Bud Light. Oh, so the first Smokey and the Bandit movie is my favorite movie of all time. You know what's inside that truck? So it's kind of where that comes from. There. All right, that's attached. All right. Everybody clear? Y'all want to go ahead and start? Ready? Got a few people in here. We'll go ahead and start. Type ready if you're ready. Not, I can wait a minute. There'll be 20 questions. Winner gets a gift card. Ready? 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 Just like his dad. Ready. All right, I got 4 readies. If you're ready to play, just type ready. Welcome who just joined. We're having trivia night. If you want to play, type ready. That way I kind of have a history of names as well. We can keep this fair as possible. And guys, don't look the answers up. If you don't know it, just I guess. Let's make this fun and as fair as possible, all right? That's the only thing I ask. Let's keep it fair and fun. Anybody else playing? New people? True or false? Nope, not true or false. Basically, it's ask a question and you type the answer in the chat. No true or false. It's not multiple choice. This is kind of just straightforward. There's fair. Most of them are fairly easy though. Before playing, I'm waiting. I have several more in here. I'm just seeing if they're not playing or they're just watching. I'm not sure. I'll give another minute or two. I know I have a few people that like to come in late. That's why I didn't start right off the bat. But I'll give exactly 2 more minutes before I get started. Answer one, it's slow on charge. I'll do a funny question. This won't be part of the at what percent of the time is it the TXV? 100% for most people anyway. It seems like that's how they believe, but it's one compressor shorted to ground. There'll be um there'll be technical questions. It's not full technical though. There's a little bit of mix. I hope y'all are good at history. There'll be some history with this one too. A little bit of everything. A little bit of everything with it. 6 TXVs. Wow. I think I only replaced two over the summer. One was that one I was telling y'all about that I brazed in each side. Had to make two like special. Had to braze on these two little connector things. Horrible. Had two new people just come in. If y'all like to play trivia, just type ready in the chat. This is HVAC trivia. All right. I guess not. But you don't have to say ready. Whoever's in here is in here, and I'll keep track of the points and the answers. So I'll get started here in just a second. Let me get my stuff set up here. Two TXVs next week. Well, I don't feel bad for you. Or I do feel bad for you. I'm sorry. They can be easy or hard. It just all depends. It just all depends on what you get. I ain't worried about if people join late because somebody could join in and just click off 5 answers in a row and win. So I won't. I'm not worried about people coming in late. I think there are some that are harder that will take a little bit longer to get an answer from. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Question one. Ready? Like I said, the first one I see pop up gets the point. The first correct answer pop up gets the point. Evaporator coil on a carrier RTU. Wow. Dang, man. Got a lot of RTUs. All right, here we go. Question one. Here we go. Who invented the air conditioner? Who invented the air conditioner? That's question one. Willis Carrier. Correct. Austin, that point goes to you. Good job, buddy. That is correct. Nice job. Carrier. That was pretty easy. I want to start with an easy one. That was more of a speed thing. All right. They definitely will not be that easy all the way. All right. Rob didn't help being closer. No, it might have been a how fast can your fingers move problem. That might be the main thing. I guess most of y'all are probably on cell phone, if I had to guess. Um, all right. Delayed a good few seconds. Slow at texting. All right, here we go. Question two. That point went to Austin. Question two. Um, in 1903, which firm was one of the first to install air conditioning? Which firm, 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 was the first to install air conditioning? If everybody guesses wrong, then you're allowed to look it up. See who can do it the fastest. I'm not too I'm not too strict with that. No clue. Yeah, that one's a little harder. I try to mix in a little bit of both. Empire State Building. That's incorrect, but I'll give a hint off that. It's in that city. Firm. Standard Oil is incorrect. Ford. Nope, not Ford. Austin, you're in the right city. Chevy. Nope. That's a good guess. Wells Fargo. Nope, it is not Wells Fargo on this one. Think give one more hint. Think of what happened in 1929. What happened? What's up, Bobby? Welcome from Bama. Bobby, we're playing a trivia. You're welcome to join. I ask the questions, and then whoever I see get the first answer up first. The correct answer gets the point. Rockefeller, incorrect. Sackett, Wilhelm. All right. You are allowed to look this one up. Go. Wall Street, no. You're allowed to look it up. Go, go, go. 1903, what was the first firm to incorporate air conditioning? Nice. Something different, Bobby. I'm just trying to do something different. Just have some fun with y'all instead of just talk. Got me the answer. I still don't see the answer. You got the, yeah, that's the first question. My stack exchange. Got it, Robbie. New York Stock Exchange. Stock Exchange. You got it. That point goes to Rob. Good job, Robbie. I know that was probably too hard, but you know what? Um, I saw that and you're like, yo, that one's probably not very known. So we'll see if somebody knows it. But good job, Rob. You got that one first. All right. Wall Street. Is that the same thing? New York Stock Exchange and Wall Street. Is that really? What's up, Joe? They need. Did they really need AC? I guess so. It's not the same thing. Okay, I was kind of wondering. I wasn't for sure. All right, that point goes to Robbie. Joe, we're doing trivia. You can jump in at any time. Kind of. Well, one second. I'll be the referee. Um, Wall Street is actually the street of where the stock exchange is. You were very close. You were very close, Mr. Fat Fat Guy. That was very close, but I cannot count that. That's actually the street name, Wall Street. So that point still goes to Rob. All right. Ah, give it to him. How about I both give y'all the point? We'll just tie it up. How about it? I'll give y'all both a point on that one. All right. Give him half. No, that'll confuse me if we start doing half points. I'll give them both a point because he was almost correct. Okay. All right, we'll do a vote. Who gets the point, Rob or Mr. Fat HVAC guy? I'll leave it up to a vote before I move on. Negative one. We'll keep it even. Okay, we'll keep it even. I'll leave y'all both a point. All right. Because I allowed Googled answers on that one since nobody got it right away. All right, let's move on to question 3. All right. This one probably will be a little hard too, but somebody might know this. All right, question 3. Um, who is known as the father of refrigeration? Who is known as the father of refrigeration? What is his name? That is incorrect, Austin. There's a different man. Who is considered the father of refrigeration? Not necessarily heating and air, refrigeration. There's a different man involved. Mr. Freon. I suck at history. Well, I'm sorry. I probably did. I probably could have done more technical, but Jacob Perkins. That's incorrect. Mr. Cool, incorrect. Mr. Freon. Fred, nope. That's incorrect. Steve. Nope, not Steve. Nobody know? Or Cal Dave. Nope, that's incorrect. Sorry, Joe. All right. You may look it up. Go. Go, go, go. Father of refrigeration. Who is the father? John Gorey, correct. You got it, Austin. Got the point. You must have the best internet connection. Bubba Joe. I don't know Bubba Joe. William Cullen. I'm not sure who that is. Dr. John Gorey um, is the answer, correct answer. I'm sorry to those that hate history. I was trying to think a little away from technicals because I figured everybody would be um, about that. All right, here's a little info about John Gorey, and I didn't know him before I made my quizzes. Okay, I kind of had to learn about him myself. He was from Florida. In 1842, he created a machine to make ice to help cool his patients. He received a patent for the machine in 1851, so he could build ice making machines for homes and businesses. He lost his financial backing before he could develop it. Poor guy. So that's Mr. John Gorey, the father of refrigeration. Started with ice machines. The story is on YouTube. I actually have seen that. Did somebody answer before I said look it up? I'm not seeing that. I don't see the correct answer until Austin shut him down. I figured so. Like I said, I'm pretty green in refrigeration stuff. I don't know very much. But all right. Well, I hope we all learned a little something on that one. Let's move on to question 4. This will be our first technical question of the night. Mr. Maytag. Mr. Maytag. Don't know him. Excuse me. Question 4. Are we ready? Let's go. Question 4. Technical. Here we go. Technical question. What is the tool that measures humidity? What specific tool measures humidity? Go. Psychrometer. Okay. Let's see who got it first. Psychrometric. Rob, that point goes to you, my man. Good job, buddy. Psychrometer. Correct. Nice, Rob. I do have the chat on a 3-second slow mo, so it's not boom. So that kind of plays into it too. Woohoo! Woohoo! Good job, Rob. Rob, you now lead with 3. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're leading, Rob. 3 points. Is that too easy? That was more of a speed one there too. I like the first one. Psychrometer. I got you at 3, Robbie. Hold on. I gave you a point for that other one. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Never mind. That's my bad. I'll go back through and finalize it when we're done. Only deserve 1. I know. I gave you that. That was, you were the fastest on that other one. All right. I will give an update halfway. All right. All right. Let's move on to number 5. Y'all ready for number 5? Let's see. Number 5. Which president of the United States, enjoyed air conditioning in the White House first? Which president was the first to enjoy air conditioning in the White House? FDR is incorrect. Roosevelt is incorrect. Good tries, though, fellas. You're in the right time period, I think. Obviously, it's after 1902. We know that, or 1903. And Biden. I don't even think he knows when he's in the White House, much less. Oh, oh, Mr. Fat HVAC guy, you got it. It is Herbert Hoover. Herbert Hoover. Correct. That's funny. Biden. So, all right. Good job, Mr. Fat HVAC guy. Nobody remembers Hoover. Woohoo! Awesome. Awesome. 1 second, guys. Checking one thing here. 1 second. Score. What's up, Sam? Glad you can make it, buddy. Score. All right. All right. Question number 6. We'll go back to a technical side. This will be a speed one as well. Ready. First intern. I don't know. Okay. I'm curious. I'm curious now. Who was it? First intern. George Washington. That's funny. All right, well, I'm gonna move on. Number 6. Not only does an air conditioner cool the room or cool the air, but an air conditioner also does what? Go. Air conditioner also does what? Dehumidify is correct. Good job, Austin. Point goes to Mr. Austin. That Ohio internet's clicking tonight. Dehumidify. Do it before you finished. Well, I guess I was a little slow asking that one. But yeah, dehumidify, that's very easy. Just seeing who would be the fastest there. All right. Awesome. The internet is the only good part of Ohio. Well, dang. I've been to Ohio several times. Dang it. Wasn't smart enough to use the one word term. That cost you 3 seconds, Rob? Is that the difference in a loss and a win? Unless it's a Bosch. Oh, that's funny. He answered before you asked. He's probably screaming at his screen, trying to click at the same time. That's funny. I'm sorry you had to see how we live. I don't know. Well, Cincinnati's pretty rough. I went through Cincinnati. It's really only the big city I've seen, and then I've been to Rossburg. I don't know if you know where that's at. Rossburg, Ohio. Um, that was number 6. Number 7. Scared of I was too, just driving through it. Number 7, guys. Yeah, we did 6. Number 7. Number 7. Another easy one. Um, you know, they can only be so hard. That's why I threw in the history. Um, get ready on your keyboards, Warriors. Number 7. What does BTU stand for? BTU. Go. British Thermal Unit. Oh, he barely beat you, Rob. Austin. That's another one, buddy. Good job. British Thermal Unit is the correct answer. Good, good, good. Good job, fellas. Good job, good job. Awesome. That's correct, Mr. HVAC. Mr. Fat HVAC guy, that's correct. I hate you were a couple seconds late there, but yes, glad to see the right answers. That's all. Very easy. Very, very easy. All right. What is 1 BTU? Um, that's a good question. I don't remember off the top of my head. Sprained my thumb on that one. That's funny. I have slow connection. Well, I hate that. That's the only thing that's keeping us from having a legitimate trivia war over here. Okay. Bonus question. First one to uh um hold on. 1 BTU is the amount of energy to heat 1 pound of water. Okay. I never really saw it like described like that. We learn something new every day. All right, guys. That was number 7. Number 8. Mr. Fat HVAC guy. I'm sorry. Chat has their own trivia. We're HVAC people. I feel like that's our whole life is trivia and doing trivia with each other. I'm sorry, Mr. Fat HVAC guy. if you have a calculator, you might want to get it ready. Because here we go. And I had to do the math too. So, but I saw it and I had to use this one. The calculator's ready if you have one. How many amps can a 40 VA 120 volt transformer with a 24 volt secondary carry? I'll ask that again. How many amps can a 40 VA 120 volt transformer with a 24 volt secondary carry? Oh, Austin. Austin. Those are both incorrect, but Austin is really close. There you go. That is correct. 1.67. 1.67 is the correct answer. I was looking for exact, so nice recovery. Austin's running away with it, fellas. The 66 is repeating on forever. I think they rounded up, but that's where I found it and that's where I configured it. So 1.65. I technically those all three of those would probably work, and but I was looking for the book answer. Ohio Internet is popping off. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's true, Joe. What if it's not exactly 24 volts? No, that's true. It's gonna differ. I was just looking for an exact answer to have a question, but no, you're absolutely right. Because a lot of times it doesn't have 24. It's usually like 26, 27 for sure. Rob is gonna blow. Rob is gonna blow a fuse. I don't know. Rob's pretty chill, unless he has been getting it right, but at the last second, I feel like he got beat. 3 or 5 amp fuses. Yeah. What's crazy is there'll be some situations you'll have a 5 amp fuse, it won't blow. It won't blow during a short, but the 3 amp will. So having fun. That's my main thing tonight is have some fun. I need to check the amp draw on my brain. Oh yeah, put a amp meter around your spinal cord. Let's check your amp draw. Oh, what was that? Number 8. Number 9. We're getting close to halfway. Number 9. This is we'll see if anybody knows this one. Number 9. What year was Goodman founded? Goodman Manufacturing. What year was it founded? Go. 5 amp. What year was Goodman founded? 89. Incorrect. 81. Incorrect. 19 something. You narrowed it down to 100 years. 1990 is incorrect. Wow, I'm sorry, man. That's poor connection. 1985, incorrect. 86, incorrect. 86, incorrect. 87. They're not that young. There's your hint. 1070. Oh, yeah, they were doing heat and air in the Roman Empire. 1078, 82, 88. Wrong, wrong. 1970 something. Near 75. 1975. Rob, stop HVAC. That's your point, buddy. Way earlier than I thought. Yeah, me too. I thought they were like way newer. When I saw 75, I was that's when I was born. Dang, Rob. So that's why you like Goodman so much. 75. Yeah, I was surprised. I was thinking before I like looked it up to make the quiz, I was like, dang, I thought it was like 81, 82. Good year. Shoot, yeah, good year. That's awesome. Them old Goodman units are something. Yes. Oh, that preach it, man. Austin, that's for sure. Those old Goodmans, I love those things. The new ones are something to turn your head around about. Can we see an image of a 1975 Goodman? Well, if I had one, I'd throw it up there, but I don't. I do not. Yeah. Rob, that's your point. 1975, Goodman was founded. All right. Number 10. Here's our halfway point. We'll head back technical here. Wasn't the only good man made that year. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. That's awesome. All right, y'all ready for number 10? Question 10. We'll head back a little toward the technical side now. All right. This will probably be another speed one. Well, let's see who knows this just immediately. All right. Question 10. When you perform a pump down on a system, you're pumping the refrigerant down. Which king valve do you close first? Which king valve gets closed first? Go. Liquid line. Rob got it first. Attaboy, Rob Staub. Liquid line is correct. Awesome. That was like that was really close. Rob by just a fraction of a second. That looked like the Kentucky Derby, boys. Barely got me. That's awesome. Rob, you're catching up, my man. Hey, where's mine? Yeah, Sam, you were right there too, buddy. It was like, doo, doo, doo. I give up. 4. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I wish the connection was better. I was typing it before he finished the question. Yeah, I guess I'm dragging those questions out too far, huh? Gives y'all an advantage. I'm sorry, man. I wish the connection was better. I wish the connection was better. Compressor. Oh, yeah. I got you. At least that kind of makes it interesting. All right, so that was number 10. We are halfway home. And right now, Austin is in the lead with 5 points. So congrats, man. You're halfway home. 5 points. Rob, you are at 4. 4 points. And Mr. Fat HVAC guy, you're still in it. You've got 2 points. So awesome, guys. Thanks for y'all playing. Thanks for everybody else contributing. This is cool. I'm having fun. Hope y'all are too. So that's the halfway point. Austin is leading. I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to start doing a bottle to my leg or something. All right. Sorry about that. So yeah, Austin, you're out front, buddy. 5 points. Rob has 4. My connection was doing that. I had to go out of the chat and then right back. So far, that's helped. Yeah, if you're having, yeah, I'll pause since we're halfway. If you're having connection issues, get out and get back in. See if that helps. Router must have taken a gunshot knowing this. Man, I hate that. How many for you? Yep, Austin has 5. Rob has 4. Mr. Fat HVAC has 2. And I'll give y'all just a minute to make sure we're good on the connection because I know it can be a problem. Y'all still hear me okay? I don't know if that was an issue at all either. Nipping on your heels, Austin. Better run fast. At this point, it's whose internet's going to run faster. By the looks of it. Just let me know if that helps anybody. We'll get started back in just a second. Placed 2 units due to gunshots. Wow. I think Mr. Rob, he's replaced I don't know about replaced, but he's found a gas furnace with a gunshot, went through the side of it and destroyed the board. Ain't that right, Rob? You remember that when that happened? If one of us gets to 10 before we finish, do we automatically win? Yeah, that's true. If you go over, well, that's true. If you get 10 points, then we'll see. We'll see how it boils down. If it's kind of going that way, then obviously if you get more points than there are questions left, and we'll see how it looks. Hit the transformer. Okay, I couldn't remember. For those that reset their connection, does it seem to be better? Share Shared the line set. Wow, that's crazy. Hmm. All right, y'all ready to get back started? We good? Let's go. All right, I like this next one. Let's see how we do here. All right, number 11. Here we go. What businesses? What businesses were the first to incorporate air conditioning? What businesses were the first to incorporate air conditioning? Go. Newspaper. That is incorrect. Good guess, though, Sam. They were up there, but they wasn't the first. And let's see. Manufacturing plants. Incorrect. Hospital. Incorrect. I was kind of surprised by that, too. Those are incorrect. Good guesses, though. But those were not the first. Still not keeping up. Sorry, man. Office spaces. Incorrect. Give a hint. Government. Incorrect. Let's see. What's a good hint? You have to. You're at these places for a while doing this. You're there for 2 or 3 hours. There's your hint. Furniture. Incorrect. HVAC company owners. Movies. Movie theaters. That's correct. Good job, Sam. Welcome to the scoreboard. Movie theaters were some of the first, or was the first, um, businesses to incorporate air conditioning. I got thinking about it. I wouldn't want to sit through a 3 hour or 2.5 hour movie and sweat. Makes sense. Plus, I guess with the filming equipment, probably probably something with that too. So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. Movie theaters. Good job, Sam. You're on the board. Makes a lot of sense. Interesting. Yeah, I thought so too. Oh, Joe, you're just a little late, buddy. Sorry. I I wouldn't want to go to the hospital. Yeah, hospitals. I looked at a list, kind of how when each business kind of started. It was, I think in the top five, it had newspapers and hospitals. So they were up there, but the first was movie theaters. So interesting. Carrier started with newspaper. Well, I was kind of talking kind of away from Carrier after it's already been established. Like the first, I was kind of talking like, what is the first business that you go anywhere to and it has AC? That was movie theaters. That's kind of what I was getting at. But good job, Sam, and good job, everybody. I thought that one was good. So, all right, let's move on to number 12. Trick question. Oh boy, who has the fastest fingers? Here we go. Motel 6. All right, we know who invented the first air conditioner. What year was the first air conditioner invented? Which year did Carrier get it out? 1936. Incorrect. 1902 is correct. Austin takes the point. Good job, buddy. Austin with the keeper. 1902, Mr. Willis Carrier. Great job. I know that. I was hoping that didn't come back to bite me, but I guess that was whoever was paying attention. 1903. 1 year off. Yeah, I kind of gave that one away earlier, so I was seeing who was paying attention. 1920. No, it was 1902. 1902 is the correct answer. 1902. Kind of hard to believe it's been that long, and it's crazy because AC was a luxury for a long, long time. Now it's just something standard, long time ago. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, let's move on. Number 13. Oh yeah, with the price of them, it's definitely still a luxury. Number 13. This is kind of tricky. We'll see. We'll see who gets this. Whoever can get this. All right. So before BTUs, um, what was used in its place to measure? Before they established BTU, what was used as a measurement? Let's see. One second. I got to refresh myself on this one as well. 1 second. What was it measured in? Sorry, I was making sure I asked that correctly. Joules, that's incorrect. That's not what I'm looking for. Tons, nope. Work on first. Calories. Joe, that's correct. Ice. Pounds of ice power. They used ice. And basically, an explanation for that is, um, basically they basically set it up. How many blocks of ice would it take to create the same amount of cooling power? That's basically how they did it. So that's where tons comes from. Okay, it's good to know. But I was looking for ice power. So that point goes to Joe. Good job. Good job, guys. Rob, you still there? Good job, fellas. All right. A ton of ice is a freaking lot of ice. Ain't no kidding. That's like probably half the size of my living room. We all overthought it. Didn't know the answer. Yeah, I was wondering. I thought that one might be a little tricky, but I was wondering who would get that. I learned that too when I first saw that, when I was making this. Like I said, not too good with history. Ah. Ice skating rinks are cold. Yes, they are. All right, that was 13. On to 14. This will be a little tricky too because I'm looking for an exact um, thing. Um, so here we go. Number 14. What percentage? So looking for a percentage. What percentage of homes in the United States have gas heat? What percentage of homes in the United States have gas heat? 75. 60% is correct, Austin. You got it on the number. Good job, buddy. 60% of homes in the United States have gas heat. Yes, you got it on the number. Wow, that's awesome. Good job. That was good. I guess it did. I thought maybe you had studied that or something. But yeah, 60% of homes U.S. have gas heat. I was kind of shocked it was that high, but yeah, you wasn't far off, Rob. Depends on how many burritos are consumed. That's funny. But you think about like Florida and places like that, um, they don't really have gas heat. But, but yeah, good job, Austin. That was cool. I'll say 62. We decided to go 61st. Well, good thing you did. 1 second, guys. Gas in North Florida. Okay. Good job. Good job. All right. That was 14. We'll go on to number 15. And this will be fuel. What percent is fuel oil? I'm not sure. I was looking at gas, propane, natural gas furnaces. All right, guys. Number 15. This will be a quick one. All right. Who can get it quickest? It's pretty easy, I think. Um, what does LRA stand for? LRA. Austin. That's another one, buddy. Locked rotor amps. Correct. Locked rotor amps. Austin is his internet is winning him, I think, tonight, boys. Good job, good job. That was pretty easy. Locked rotor amps. Good job, Austin. You're running away with it, man. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay. Crap. Oh yeah, Austin beat Sam by like not even a second. He just stepped up my thumb game. That's funny. Yeah, y'all gotta get after Austin. He's leaving y'all in the dust. Good job, guys. This is a lot of fun. All right, that was 15. Let's move on to 16. Um, this is a similar question to one earlier, but different. Um, in what year was Train founded? Train manufacturing. What year was it founded? When did Train come out? 1937 is incorrect. 1955 is incorrect. 45 incorrect. 1970 incorrect. W. Where is Ted when you need him? I know. 45 incorrect. 47 incorrect. 56 incorrect. Y'all gonna be surprised on this one. I was. There's your hint. I was a little surprised. 1962, incorrect. 32, incorrect. 60, incorrect. 32, 80, 78, 61, incorrect. 08, incorrect. 69. Austin's the closest so far. There's your last hint. 69, 72, 11, 29, 1973, incorrect. 09, incorrect. 1931, incorrect. 70, incorrect. 25, incorrect. 12, what's up, Donnie? 12 is incorrect. 11, incorrect. 07, incorrect. 1910, 22, incorrect. Rob, you're still in the 60s, brother. Still don't see it. Still don't see it. 06, incorrect. 40, incorrect. 67, incorrect. 05, incorrect. 10, incorrect. Oh, somebody's going to hit it. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Still don't see it. Still don't see it. Oh, so close. Still don't see it. Boom. Austin just beat Mr. Fat HVAC. 1913. Can y'all believe it? 1913. Train was founded. Ain't that something? That was a lot of years to keep up. Let me make sure I didn't miss one up top. I think Austin was the first one to say 1913 by a split second over Mr. Fat HVAC. 1913. Y'all thought Goodman, y'all surprised with Goodman. I was surprised with Train. 1913, guys. Make sure nobody else said it up top. Austin with another point. Yep. Austin, you got another one, buddy. Barely. Good job. Over 100 years. I know. Over 100 years. Still not as old as Carrier. They are probably second. I don't know. Good job, buddy. All right. What was that? 16. Quick check of the leaderboard. Quick check of the scoreboard here. So, Austin, you're out front with 9 points. Rob, you're in second. You're at 4 points. So, that's kind of the top of the leaderboard. So, getting down to it. Unless Austin has a big collapse here. He's running away with it, boys. So yeah, let's see how this unfolds. See what happens. So that was 16. Number 17. Now this might get a little argument from some people. But this was I kind of looked this up very many different places and found that this answer was used the most. So I got it narrowed down. Okay, if you don't agree with it, just don't get offended or nothing, because this is kind of, I think most people can agree with this. All right. So number 17, and I'm looking for a range here. Okay, it's not an exact number. Number 17. How long do heat pumps last? How long do heat pump systems last? How long are they lasting? Looking for a range. Rob Staub HVAC. Mr. Rob, you got it, buddy. 10 to 15 years. If you are lucky. 10 to 15 years. You got it, Rob. Congrats. Just beat out Donnie. You got it, though, too, Donnie. Good job. I think 15 to 20 was more your 90s systems, early 2000s nowadays. Nowadays, you're looking at 15 to 20. I'm sorry, 10 to 15. 10 to 15. 15 to 20, hopefully, if you have proper maintenance. Trying to sell crap. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I definitely think it should be the 15 to 20. But unfortunately, most of the time it's not. So, yeah, majority of what I've, was able to find is 10 to 15. So nowadays, that Joe, absolutely. It definitely depends on who installs it. That's the majority of a system's life is how it gets installed. You're exactly right. It can't last 15. That's very true. I mean, maintenance is going to help, but there's only so much you can do when it's started off on the wrong foot. 100%. But good job, Robbie. Good job, Rob. Awesome. Got you a point. You back in. All right. Efficiency has been a trade for durability. Very true. Very, very, very true. They have traded efficiency. They've traded durability for efficiency. Absolutely. 6-SEER units last 40 years. I'd rather have a higher power bill and get 20 more years out of a system. Or 10. 100%. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's see here. All right. That was 17. Let's move on to 18. Get back a little more technical here. So get ready. Here we go. Number 18. On a 5-ton system, all right, we have a 5-ton system. What size line set is needed? What size line set is needed for a 5-ton system? Just your normal residential. Okay. I'm looking for both line sizes. I know it depends. Robbie, you got it. 7/8 and 3/8. But I will give. I didn't say that very correctly. I didn't ask that very well. I'll give a half point if you just said 7/8. Robbie was the first to give me both. So Robbie, congrats, you get the full point. I'll give a half point because that was my fault. Good job, Austin. And Sam, I'll give you the half point as well. Yeah, majority of the time you're going to see a 7/8 and 3/8 line. It does depend. It does depend sometimes, but I did say line set. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Over 30, you get over 30 feet. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. That's fair. You said line set. That's both. You're true. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Um, yeah, an inch and an eight. That also can be used, but you don't see that as much. I mean, all right. Yeah, I'm sorry, I kind of botched that one, but um, what the difference? See a lot of 22 and a half ton or 22 5-ton use three. Yeah, you used to 3/4. Used to. All right. Okay. Um. See if that's got it here. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Let's go on to the next one. Number 19. This will be a little tricky, so let me try to ask this a little better than that last one. Um. So you have a defrost board. All right. We're looking at a defrost board. Um. On most boards, you have three sets, three different set points for the defrost timer. What are they? Those set points. There's time set points. Austin got it first. 30, 60, 90 minutes on the defrost timer. Defrost control board. Austin got it just barely over Donnie. Good job, Austin. Congrats. 30, 60, 90 for Donnie. 30, 60, 90 Rob. Those are all correct. Have y'all ever seen 120 minutes? Is that a thing? I feel like I've seen that. Maybe not. Maybe I was just hallucinating that. There is. Okay. I thought I'd seen that before, but 30, 60, 90 is your most common. See a lot of those on ICP. Yeah, I think Train does temp without an option. Yes, they do. Train's defrost boards do not allow that. It's kind of stupid. I kind of like being able to control that. I've only seen that once. I dealt a lot with Train, which is on demand. Okay. I like Train's option. I don't really like Train's defrost boards. That's just me. But anyway. But yeah, 30, 60, 90. That was correct. Good job, Austin. That's another point. Congrats, man. All right, boys. We're getting down to it. Here we go. Number 9. That was number 19. Okay, number 20. Here we go. It's a little bit different. See who gets it. What is me, Jesse Kelly? What is my favorite tool brand? Go. What is my favorite tool brand? See who gets it first. Klein is incorrect. Sorry, Austin. Steel piece incorrect. Rob has got it. Milwaukee just beat Donnie barely. A split second. Good job, Robbie. Good job. Harbor Freight. Okay, I won't laugh too hard. Harbor Freight, you can get some decent stuff, but don't buy some of their stuff. I know there's some stuff that I would not classify as dependable. Milwaukee is king. Yes, Milwaukee. I've been a Milwaukee fanboy for a long time. That is congrats, Austin. Yes, I do have, since Austin is our winner. Congrats, Austin. I did have a bonus question, but it really won't make a difference in the score. Austin is going to take this win. Let's see. With 10.5 points. Congrats, Austin. You beat Rob. Austin, you win 10.5 points. Rob, you were at 7. Mr. Fat HVAC 2. Sam, you're at 1.5. Joe, you had a point. But congrats, Austin. You win the trivia, man. Congrats. A lot of fun. My bonus question, I'll ask it just for the heck of it. What is mine, Jesse Kelly? What is my least favorite brand unit? That was my bonus. We'll see who gets it first, just for fun. What's my least favorite unit brand? York. Nordine. I don't like those, but I have one I hate way worse. Those are incorrect. Let's see who gets it. And I have one reason for why they are. Austin gets it. Linux. Linux are just the epitome of rear end. So, and a lot of it has to do with their evaporator coils. There's a few more things with them I find tedious. Carrier is actually my favorite, Mr. HVAC, Fat HVAC. But who can agree that Linuxes are trash? Does anybody like Linux? I won't be too down on you if you do like Linux. From my experience, they are the epitome. So Congrats, Austin. Congrats, buddy. So what we'll do, Austin, I should have my, if you go to my bio on my page, I should have my email there. Just shoot me an email so I got your information, and we'll get that prize to you. Get that gift card to you, man. Appreciate you playing, buddy. Um, thank you everybody else for playing. I hope y'all had fun. What y'all think? Was that pretty good? Yay or nay? Had a little fun with it. Pulse was a beast. Pulse were heavy. Congrats, buddy. Hope that was somewhat fun, something different. Linux. Put Linux in my ex's house. That's funny. At my house, if it was free, I don't. Yeah. I don't. I probably wouldn't either. Don't like Linux but they're tough. Are they really, Rob? I don't know. I installed Linux for a while. I don't know if they're tough. At least the new ones aren't, to me. Old Linux, okay, yeah, they were a little better. Pulse was beast. That was fun. Definitely fun. Glad to hear it. I joined late, but yeah, it was fun. I got a bonus question. You have a bonus question. Well, shoot it. Maybe I'll have a better connection at the time. Older ones were. Williams. I want to come home and not have to add refrigerant. Yes, very true. Well, we'll do it again. We'll have another trivia um, again sometime. Maybe get a couple more people and really make it interesting. Awesome. But yeah, Linux is I've just and I don't know if there's any other brand that does this, but Linux has a 5 minute delay built into their boards outside, separate from like the thermostat and the indoor controls. So it'll actually come on even longer after the rest of the equipment. Does any other brand do that y'all know of? I just feel like it's always them that I'm having to see that. Ted's supposed to be doing a shout out for me. Maybe we'll see if he does. But yeah, Ted was in here the other night and it was awesome. So y'all definitely have to see if he'll get back in. And hopefully he does a shout out for me. I'd be very appreciative of that. That's awesome. Had a lot of fun with him. Goodman. What brand? Sorry, I was not paying attention to the chat. What brand used to be part of Otis Elevator Company? I have no idea. Nope. Train. Somebody say train. Bream, I guess, was not it. Goodman Carrier. Donnie. Well, being that Carrier is the oldest ever, I would say their name is probably tied to several things. Stay away from Ted. Why is that? Ted would have beat us all if we were here. Ted would have been asking the questions. I would have been answering him. No, that would have made it very interesting. Definitely get him in here. Definitely get him back in here sometime. We'll see if that happens. Yeah, I didn't know that about the elevator company. Learn something new every day. Why should I stay away from Ted? Why should we stay away from Ted, Casey? Or if you're just messing around. Carrier was United Technology. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Awesome. Well, we'll definitely do another trivia night down the road. I'll get some more stuff figured up. Every question would be about train. I just I had to think long and hard about the bonus question. I knew I hated Linux. Train is not my favorite, but I knew good and well I was not going to put them as my least favorite. I've been in trouble. But yeah, Linux took the cake on that because I don't think I've ever worked on a Linux with something with it and thought, what a good unit, what a good part, what a good design this is. No, but people people sell you new XV20 with all their junk. Those temp sensors are junk. Um, they are very much junk. I can't tell you how many times I haven't worked on a ton, but it seems like every other one, it looks like a TXV problem, but it ends up being the sensor or the board. I've seen the board one time. But those Those sensors are junk. You're not wrong there, Austin. Those boards have went out a few times too on the air handler. But when they work good, they do good. I will say that. Ted versus Mikey Pikes. And still, wow. Now, wouldn't that be a chat? Have those three boys in here? I'd like to see Steve Lav asking these questions. Oh man, I hope y'all had a good time. That was fun. We'll do it again. And if any of y'all talk to Ted, uh, tell him he'll have to join the next one. Jet engines, that's cool. Interesting. Have I ever programmed a defrost board replacement on an older Linux Elite when you have like 2 or 3 buttons? I don't know if I don't think I have. It's a leaker, mama. Yes, they are. She's a crusty one for sure. That's awesome. I'm glad y'all had fun. That was good. That was good. One second. I'm sorry. Yeah, looking back through these questions, I could just imagine if when we started, if we had Steve Lav and Ted and all them boys lined up, this chat would have been hopping around. That's for sure. On the ones that have the fancy, yes, yeah, the plastic fan ones. Yep, I definitely agree. I tell you, I definitely like working on the older train stuff. Um, I definitely feel like that stuff was a little bit better, but oh yes, the fiberglass tops. I'm sure we've all run into some of those. You kneel down beside a unit, put your arms up on the unit, and you're itching, and you are miserable, and you can't figure out why. And it's those dang fiberglass top units. Which tech does Rat Tech Cook call Rabbi? Trivia question. I do not know that. I'm gonna take a guess and say either I'm gonna do that's either Kraus or um, John Israel. Kraus or John Israel. I don't know that one. Don't know that one. He's here tonight. Is it Joe? I don't know. I feel like Joe was talking to him the other night. So I'm gonna say Joe. I'm the rabbi. Well, learn something new every day. Jewish. That's what I was wondering. Is Joe Jewish? I'm the Pope. I'm the Incredible Hulk. If you're the Pope. Oh man, good times. Y'all are awesome. Well, guys, I had mostly just the trivia lined up for y'all tonight. Is there anything else that y'all are itching to burn on your mind that needs to be discussed? Who's Mohammed? Austin, you asked, buddy. So you take that one, Mr. Mohammed. Jewy is Jewish. Jewy is Jewish. All right then. Kraus is Jesus. Well, These people are. Oh man, just signing y'all's names everywhere. Man, I wonder. Man, I wonder what Ted's doing tonight. I wish he'd come in here and finish this stream off with us. But besides Linux, what is Here's something for y'all to mull on. Besides Linux, because I mentioned the evaporator coils, what's another system that has known or is prone to have a certain problem y'all notice all the time? I mean, obviously Linux you could say is the evaporator coils. I noticed on the I hate to knock them, but I noticed on the carrier air handlers, um, the insulation on the back of the door peels off like every time I take one off. So I noticed that with carrier. Is there anything like that y'all notice with um, carrier color coded capacitors? Are you saying you hate that or you like that? Any ICP branding capacitor? Yeah, I'll leave that up to you, Joe. If you want to text them, um, that's all up to you, man. Whatever you want to do. No problem. Those caps are the worst junk. Yeah, I mean, I have replaced a bunch of them that have gone bad, if that's what you're referring to. Absolutely. Yes, Joe, yes, yes, yes. Goodman tubing rub outs. So what he's referring to is on Goodman heat pumps, the true suction line. I fixed like probably 20 of these. The suction line on the Goodman heat pump, where it runs from this true suction port, actually will get pushed or from the factory knocked against the reversing valve usually, and it rubs a hole in that capillary tube, and you got a refrigerant leak. Yep, pressure switch, absolutely. But mostly that true suction tube is very bad to rub out and leak. What's up, Thor? The train fan, boy. Train fan. What's wrong with train fan? The train's fan. No problem. It could bad in the first year from the factory. Yeah. True train suction line leaking where it goes under. Yes, I have seen that. I hate that. Actually, in my newest video, I'm doing that tune up on a train system, and I think I mentioned that how the wires just dive up under the coil. That's so stupid. Everything dives up under it. I hate that. Um, Carrier 90% heat exchangers with a one big door. Yeah, I could see that. Core Sense modules. Don't get me started on Core Sense. Um, I could do a 2-hour video of me just smashing Core Sense modules. I think even Scott Howard, for those who know him, he even mentioned one time in a class that the thing he likes best about the Core Sense module is the sound it makes when it hits the bottom of the trash can. uh, but Thor, you're Ted Cook. I didn't know Ted Cook swung a big hammer and flew around and played with lightning. I don't think so, buddy. uh, I'm just waiting for Ted to pop in here and be like, "Psych, Nest thermostats." We had the same chat the other night about Nest thermostats. The worst thermostat. Can't change my mind. The worst thermostats ever made. I've never had a Nest I liked. From the ones that um, I know there was a spell there where you had to plug them in um, to do something, let them get on Wi-Fi or something. It took forever and just horrible. They're great for your ex's house. That's about it. Well, maybe she has a zone system. You can install 2 or 3 of them for her. Let her deal with that headache. But that's all they are is a headache. Just a big old headache. Excuse me. Even I'm not that evil. Oh man. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of things that you can point to per unit that's going to make it what did you hate about core sense modules? I guess the nuisance trips. Yes, Joe, the nuisance trips. Um, yes, I mean I have been on a lot of calls where they have sensed the problem, but I can remember over 10 times at least, round about 10 times where I went to a call. I think I have 2 or 3 videos on my channel with this. I went out to a call, so Goodman or Amanda has a core sense, it's tripped out, let's say on a certain code. Um, I think one I saw a lot was short cycling. And you reset it, you turn it on, you run all your tests, you do your normal procedure, and you can't find a dang thing wrong with it. In those cases, yes, I hate them. Now they will detect bad capacitors very well, which will show lock rotor. But other than finding bad capacitors, I really didn't see the benefit for them. They will lock the system out from keeping it from trying to start with a bad capacitor. That's the best thing I saw them do. But everything else with them, I never saw them really prevent anything else where there was a problem. Um, so yeah, I'm 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 not a fan of the core sense because I tell you, to be honest, I've bypassed more than I've seen actually do their job. So I like their idea, I like their what they were trying to do, but it doesn't it doesn't really cut it for me. We started bypassing, throwing it. Oh yeah, yeah. A tip for you though, if you have to deal with anything with warranty, you better make sure it's installed and hooked up. Just a little tip. Other than that, yeah, for sure, take them out. ARUF blower control boards. Are you talking about the little skinny boards, Rob? If that is, yeah. Those are I've changed a ton of those. I know we have. Those are horrible. Here's a good one. Worst service call ever in your career. Wow, Donnie, man, that's a loaded question. Probably a list, not just one. Um, I I do have one that basically that was the worst emotionally. Um, so I think Rob may know where I'm going with this. Um, so it was a call, and let's see, let me catch up on the chat real quick before I continue. Yeah, the apartment coils. Yeah, definitely seen that. Long time I actually got the cord to plug in the laptop. Really? Okay, that's interesting. Didn't know that. Had a walker thrown at me by a homeowner because but he's on after he don't. Wow, I have been told don't wear those, but I still do it. Worst one for me, replacing the heat exchanger. Yeah, I've replaced a couple heat exchangers. They're it just depends. They can be easy or hard. But going back to what I was answering for you, Donnie, the worst service call I can remember as far as like I I'll just admit it. I was so mad I could almost cry. I was that mad, like just shaking. You just so mad. And it was ran a service call, and everybody else in the company had been out to this lady's house. She's an old lady, lives by herself. She has dogs, and basically get out there. We've been out there several times. It's an old Ream heat pump, and I already knew kind of going in how she was, how she'd already cussed out 2 of our previous technicians. I think she's a little bit gone in the head, so I tried to be considerate. I felt like she was kind of going. She was old, but she was still enough there to where I wasn't just blaming it on that. And she I went through the system and we had an issue, and I found the defrost control board was bad and the system was frozen up, and I found something else. There was something else wrong. Anyway, I went and presented that to her, and she was convinced. She had it in her mind, already convinced that we had already been out there, and she was. I think she had thought we'd already replaced something of that, and basically just to my face, just told me how she felt of me, and cussed me up and down, and told me I was there to rob her. And I mean, she just got right up in my face and just um yeah, just told me how she thought about me and that she wasn't. She told me I could take those parts and shove them where the sun don't shine and all that. So um yeah, just dealing with a hole customer. That's basically all she was. And every other person in the company, you remember her? Okay, I figured you would after I kind of explained it, but anyway, just the way she kind of came at me like that, it just really rubbed me the wrong way, as it would most people. And obviously, I left and nothing was done. But I remember just yeah, it kind of messed me up for a little bit just on that one. And I moved on, got over it, but just that's the one that sticks out the most bold. I've never really been talked to like that by a customer in that sense. I've had people kind of mad at me, not really at me, but based maybe it's a callback, they're frustrated or something like that. But she was like mad at me, like it felt personal, not just that I was a technician in her home. It felt like it was beyond the name on my shirt. It's like she was looking at Jesse. You know, that really got under my skin. But luckily, that was the last time I ever went. That was the last time the company ever went. And to this day, I don't know what happened with her. Um, I don't even think she had any family. And we kind of made the conclusion that, well, the way she is, probably a good reason there's not family around with her. Um, but I'll try not to think like that. But that was kind of my story on the worst service call I ever run. And I fear I'm gonna have more like that, but luckily nothing that extreme. Like I said, your normal everyday frustrated clients. But that one definitely took the cake as over the top. But um, yeah, I'm sure y'all have seen stuff like that plenty of times. But that was my number one, or at least for now. But she is so mean that when they bury her, the ground will spit her back out. The ground will spit her back out. That's true. That's very true. Been there, done that. Got the T-shirt to prove it. I've had a couple like that, and a lot of engineers. Yeah, for sure. We've all had a customer like that. I figured y'all did. Everybody has a taste of that here or there. I got cussed out by a Joe Dirt looking guy. Really? Is that before or after my departure? I don't remember that. She pissed off every single HVAC company and froze solid the next winter. That's basically what this lady was doing. Cause her system was one of the most frozen I'd ever seen. Yeah, she was. I guess she was doing the same thing. Oh, before I ever worked with you. Okay, you probably told me that at one point. Uh, yeah, there's I think everybody's had that call that kind of drove them mad like that. But it's part of it. It's part of what we see. Um, it's gonna happen. I think, but luckily, I think we deal with a lot more nicer, just great clients than bad. At least for me, over my career, I've had, and then I'll tell stories on the flip side. That will make it a little cheerier. I've gone out to customer. I've got $100 tips. I have got, I've had people make me lunch. I sit down at their table and eat lunch. Um, I've had a guy climb up in the attic and offer to carry my stuff. Actually gave me some old tools. that he didn't want, stuff like that. And so on the flip side, you have customers that aren't customers; they're family. It's definitely how it feels. That is a plus side of residential. Um, I can speak on the behalf of that. So, oh, you've had a gun pointed at you. Whew, that takes the cake right there, man. I had a customer 3 yellow tomatoes the other day. Well, that's cool. Had a customer like that this spring. Call him John because that's his name. I went for an ACPM and found his 3-year-old AC with a 6-degree split. I told him there was a leak and he yelled at me for 15 minutes. Yeah, that happens. You'll be 100% honest. You'll tell them and they just won't have it. And a lot of times you just got to walk away from people like that. Unfortunately, but yeah, I like to kind of think more on the good stuff that's happened. Remember the bad, but focus on the good. Over 4 pounds of R22, but like you said, I've gotten tips, food, legal advice, all kinds of good stuff. An old lady gave me 100% for getting her heat going one night, and the gas meter had a plug still installed. I moved it. Here's something else that this you got to be careful with this, obviously, based off if you're working for a company. Um, if you're a business owner, obviously this wouldn't happen. But if you're a technician for a company, the ones that are, how often do you see this happen? So you go to a client's house, you do the work. They might be a little bit frustrated with the company, but they're very pleased with you, and you get them back, you get them fixed up. They're happy with you, and you're doing whatever. They've had a previous bad experience with your company. How often do you see them hand you a business card and say, "I'd like for you to do my work," but they're not talking about the company; they're talking about you. Um, so, topic of that sentence is um, side work. How often do y'all see that get offered to you outside of whoever you're with? Y'all see that a lot, or is that more of a rare thing? I can think of a couple of instances in my career, not a lot, but here and there where I've been. Um, a lot of times it'll be after I presented a price, and man, that's expensive. Why don't you just come back over here for me and uh, I'll do it. You can do it this. I'll do it for you. You can have it for this, and you can do it. I'm like, well, no, I can't. It don't work like that. I don't. That'll get me in trouble, and that just won't be a good situation. So it just depends. I've definitely ran into that several times. But they always ask for the side work from me. Call me on all hours, but not needless. The key is not to give them your personal number. Um, needless to say, they are not worth my job. It was probably 60-40 for side work due to company pricing. Yeah, I can see that. Been approached for that handful of times. I always say no. Yeah, the only time I say yes if it's obviously family. Um, obviously, I'm gonna help my family out. But other than that, yeah, I always say no. Just avoid a bad situation. We have had work phones. Okay, that's true. I mean, unless I'm on call, I turn my work phone off. Family time's important. It's always good to have a good work base or a work family balance for sure. So if I get home during the week, I'm not on call. My work phone's getting turned off. So y'all might not, some of y'all might agree or disagree with that, but that's just how I am. When I'm at home, I'm with family. Um, if I'm on call, I know what I'm supposed to do, so I'm not obviously. But outside of that, it's family time. Like I mentioned earlier when we got started, um, on call can stink, but it's also very beneficial. Just how you look at it, mentally, psychologically, depends on how you will handle your on call turn. I learned to be a lot like that. I've been taken advantage of too many times now. be like that, not to be like that. Yeah, and a lot of times I see it. Um, I see it a lot. I see. You know, obviously want to be nice. You want to serve people. You want to make people happy, do a good job, whatever your goal is. But yeah, that's a big thing. If you're too nice, sometimes you're too. Um, if that's your motive, then yeah, you can get taken advantage of. Very very true. Um, and that's where the kind of the burnout comes in. You want to avoid that. Um, so yeah, I'm all for having a work life balance, and that's where you got to be careful with just giving your number, your contact information out to anyone and everyone. You got to be mindful of that as you go along. But I know, yeah, okay. Is it not in my? Let me check while before I do that. Let me check and see. Are you on a phone? Are you on a computer, Austin? 'Cause I thought I put it in there. One second, guys. I'm checking for Mr. Austin here. Won our trivia game earlier tonight, and so he's getting the prize. Um, yeah, I'll have to work on that. Yeah, one second, Austin. I'll get it to you, man. But yeah, that trivia was fun, and I can't wait to do it again. Have some more people. That was a lot of fun. Um, and just for y'all that come in late, our trivia, Mr. Austin won, and he is receiving a gift card to Amazon, and he can take his winnings and probably buy him some more tools. That's what I usually do with stuff like that. So, oh wait a minute, Austin, I used to work with buying 8-1. There you go. One second. About we do that TikTok trend, double it and give it to the next guy. Yeah, that'd be cool. One second, I gotta fix something here. Um, sorry guys, taking care of something real quick. I gotta get my. I don't know why it did not. Let's see.